I'm Bob Hoffman with Epiphany Now. Epiphany Now is on a mission to create a revolution of positive, transformational experiences through acts of kindness. I'm hosting a series of live interviews with leaders in our community that are doing just that. Some are individuals, some represent organizations. Tonight, I am pleased to introduce to you Richard Currier, who is representative of the Caring Neighbor Foundation. Richard, thanks so much for taking time out.
You're welcome, Bob.
So what is the Caring Neighbor Foundation?
The Caring Neighbor Foundation gives voice to the worldwide movement of caring neighbors. In 2006, I did a web search on Caring Neighbor, and I didn't get one hit. 10 years later, I did the same thing and got 12 million.
Oh, wow.
So movements don't make headlines, grassroots. And so you don't see Caring Neighbors in the headlines. But our primary objective is to create a culture of caring. We live in a culture of competition, which divides us, our government, our country, and our world dangerously. We need to balance that with caring. And competition has its own life, but caring, once created, will have its own life too.
I love that mission, Richard. That is so powerful, and it's so important, especially in today's society. So did you start the foundation then, or how did it get started?
When I worked in the governor's office, we had a study on how to take the state is to take care of mentally ill people. And we tapped into the research done at MSU by Dr. Fairweather. And he found that when mentally ill people are placed in a caring neighborhood, they got better faster than if they were put in an institution. So we picked up on that. And that has been our motive. And we organized as a neighbor helping neighbor. No one in the foundation is allowed to take any money. Any donations are given directly 100% to caring efforts in the community.
And I know you do a lot in the community with different grants to organizations, including one to Epiphany Now. So thank you so much for that, because we share your mission.
Well, thank you.
Can anyone join or start one in their own neighborhood?
You need to understand that the Caring Neighbor Foundation is tapping into a whole new way of organizing. It's called status organizing, as opposed to special interest organizing, where you have membership and a chain of command. Status organizing is like Facebook or Twitter. We live in a global village, and every person in that village has a status of a neighbor. Therefore, they pertain to the Caring Neighbor Foundation. And some of them are more caring than others. But we try to get more caring neighbors than uncaring neighbors so that the global village doesn't divide and go into violence.
Richard, we have your website scrolling across the screen, caring/neighbor or caringneighbors.com. People can go there to find out more information.
What we suggest for people to get involved is that they start what we call a Caring Neighbor Roundtable. You know, Bob, the doctor tells you if you want to be healthy, you go out and exercise. But what we say to the community, if you want a healthy community, it's got to exercise, such as like a round table discussion. Now you can go to our website and go over to the section that says join in, and scroll down and you'll find CNR, Caring Neighbor Roundtable. And there you just click on that and you'll find out how to get involved.
I think it's a wonderful organization that you've started, helped start, Richard. And we thank you for your time tonight. And I always ask everyone the same question at the end of the interview, and that is, can you tell me something good?
Yes, we have a number of events during the year, but the one that I like that expresses most perfectly what we stand for is our Thanksgiving dinner. We invite and involve the business community, the civic community, the sheriff, the police department, the fire department, city hall, and hundreds of volunteers. And we serve something like about 1,000 meals. And it expresses what caring neighbor means, a culture of caring. And every neighbor is a gift. And we need to view each one as a gift, not as a competitor.
Well, we appreciate you spending time with us tonight, Richard, and thank you for your gift of starting the Caring Neighbor Foundation and making it grow, because it's certainly changing the world for the better. So we appreciate it.
Well, Bob, I want to make a note that the Epiphany program, we support 100%. It has the same theme, and anything we can do to help that program, the Caring Neighbor Foundation will be happy to do it.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much, Richard. We appreciate you. And again, your website is on the screen. So we'll see you next time. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. And if you have good news, make sure that you share it with us. Join our Epiphany Now Facebook group. Share your good news there. There's plenty of good news going on. We'll see you next week, Monday or Tuesday.